Today I'm going to cook a okra soup. That's what I'm getting ready to cook now. And this is all I have. Today is the day I'm using a lot of things to cook food. So what you're seeing here, this is pepper, blended pepper, grinded pepper. This is onion cut. This is, if you're an Igbo person, you will know what Ogili Opei is. This is Ogili Opei. I don't know what you call it, but that's what we call it. This is crayfish, grinded crayfish. This is Knorr chicken flavor. And this okra you see here with this tatashi, the okra we have here, I don't know, sometimes it's like vegetable. It doesn't draw like Nigerian okra. So this I will grind it a little bit, blend it to make the okra draw. So this is the meat. That meat here is towel, shaki and goat meat. I'm cooking with small meat because I don't like too much meat in my soup, but it's going to be assorted meat. And this is the main okra I'm going to use. Here is stockfish, cleaned very well and cooked. This is dry fish, azwokbonko. And I like to use this to cook my soup, especially okra soup. I already washed and smoked in the oven. This is Cameroonian mackerel. This is the mackerel that you all know. And this is cow food here. Like I said, it's going to be assorted meat, cow food, 3 different meats that I'm using to cook, and 3 different fish. And crayfish, you can add it. So this is 1 cup of oil. This is my vegetable here. I'm using only 1 vegetable, and that's spinach. Okay, so this is all I have here. Like I said, I'm using a lot to cook today. And again, I will show you the one that is optional. This is optional with capital letter. You don't have to use this, but I use it. Like, remember in all my cooking video, I said cooking depends on how you cook your own. Just learn the step of how to make it, then use whatever you like to make it. This is also optional. Stockfish. Not everybody that like to use stockfish to cook. So this is optional, but not with capital letter. So you see, you can always use anything you like. This, some people use it fresh. It depends on how you want it. So we'll start by putting the things in the blender. Okay, look at the okra I blended. This will help this okra soup to draw. Okay, I have everything added in this pot. Only the fresh smoked fish is what I don't have inside, but every other thing is inside. So I'm going to wait for the food to start cooking, to the meat to start boiling, before I start adding everything. And I will show you step by step in a minute how to get this done. Okay, it's a fresh okra soup that I'm preparing this afternoon for lunch. It's cooking very well now. So next step on this cooking is add your oil. You add your oil. You add it. Yes. Then you add your crayfish. Okra doesn't take really too much time to cook. You put a lot of things at the same time, then cover it for it to cook. This is Opei. I'm adding it. And then I'm going to add the pepper. You see how many things I added in one time? I added 4 things. Crayfish, Opei, ose, and the manna at the same time. So I'm going to stir it together. Do you see the color? I'm stirring it together to have the oil cook with the ingredients I just added. And you need to cover the oil to cook for some time, because once you add okra, the soup is done, because you want your okra to retain the greenish color. You don't want it to cook so much. Okay, so I'm going to wait, cover it for a minute to cook. You see, cooking so very well. Woo! My best is in now. This is actually my best. This is my best now. This soup will esulazu. That's how I wanted this soup, to be honest with you. For me, that meat in there is really not for me. But you see the one I added now is for me. So this is what I'm going to add now. This okra, you know why? The reason why is for this to draw. Like I said, our okra here is like vegetable. It doesn't draw at all. And then another thing it will do to this cooking is that the water will not stay separate, and the things you're cooking will stay separate. You see, I did not add any ogbono here. I use okra to make ogbono, to draw. You see, are you looking at it? Anybody that eats this will ask, Amara, is this soup ogbono and okra? But the answer is no. You're seeing everything yourself. So I'm adding the almighty okra. Believe me, if it's only this one, na vegetable, my dear. Na vegetable, you will be seeing. You see? You see how much water I use in this? Just little water. You see? Not too much water. But once you cover it, it will cook and, mix together. Okay. You see? You see, this okra soup is very rich. Everything is fresh. It's time to add my vegetable now. Okay, you see, cow udeku, ikpo onye of okra, ozagi. Not all the okra soup is okra. And the okra soup, when you're making it, is not soup that you will cook in a hurry. Just prepare and rush out. No, when you want to prepare okra, take your time. Cook it as if you mean it. See, the red you're seeing is the bell pepper that I blended to give me this color you're seeing, to get a very nice thick color. See? Okay, we are done here. I'm going to cover it to steam for a minute. Woo. You can see rich okra soup like this at Diamond Kitchen. Just tell me what you want. If you want the fish to be like this, if you want me to roast it like this, just be ready to dance like diamonds dance, then I'll get it ready for you. It's done. So yummy, so nice, freshly prepared. Yes.